sorry I had 6 attempts and I built a luck build. And my luck was
6 attempts?
We did it, boys.
and it failed me.
I even gave him an extra 1%. He got an extra 6% from me. It fucking bopped.
Boop bop.
We're in a close contest here between division rivals. And guys, do players reach a little deeper in these matchups, or should they maybe?
Pinch hitting for Arizona, number 4, Ketel Marte.
Hit on the ground to short. Scooped up. And there's one down now. Digging in once again, Andy Young. Not much in the way of productivity.
That's how it. Did you hear the confidence in his voice?
From him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, that's how it works.
Now that he has to put the rest of those back.
Belted out toward deep center field. Bellinger looking up. Gone! A two-run shot that gives them the lead.
When you're facing an elite starter, you know runs are going to be at a premium. I don't know if this shakes the starter's confidence, but you know what it does? It certainly boosts the confidence of the guys in your lineup.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, the left fielder.
Into the box now, Dalton Varsho. Pulls this one into the air, out into right field. On the move is Peterson. He gets there, and that's the second out.
The center
and now is John Jay. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. In there, a base hit.
Hey, Dero, not a bad night. 3 singles.
I like the gunner end of the ball cap.
3 for 4 every day of the week.
Yeah, in today's day and age, Dan, where
What the hell is this tee?
everything's a homer, a walk, or a strikeout, it's refreshing to see this guy throw out 3 base hits.
Jake Lamb standing in now as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
Bongo Cat!
0-1, here's the pitch. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Going back is Bellinger.
What if you can make a bongo cat
he makes the catch.
that plays the bongos on Monk Zach's bald head?
Your
Sean
attention,
Doolittle
please.
will come on now to make his 30th appearance of the year so far.
Number 63,
John. He's got it.
Doolittle.
Off balance throw, but he couldn't get enough on it, so it'll be scored as an infield single.
Now batting.
Blake now.
A shortstop.
He'll go after the first pitch and bounce into foul territory.
I know it wasn't pretty right there, Dan, but that has to frustrate the pitcher. Leadoff guy, anytime he gets on, usually creates a problem.
You know, it's especially tough when you get as late in the game as we are right now. Anytime you get that leadoff guy on and have that pitcher start pitching out of the stretch, it always puts more stress on that pitcher pitching out of the stretch.
Your attention, please.
Betts will get the
Pinch
call
hitting
to
for the
pinch
Dodgers.
hit here as we'll see what
Number
he can do
50.
with 2 out and the base is empty. No balls and a strike to count. Good pitch there down below the zone, got him to go after it. In his career, Betts is a 300.
No, just
yeah, Matty, I know in today's game.
Constant hours of life from night heavy.
Batting average isn't held in high regard.
Now
Dylan
pitching
Floro
for the Dodgers.
come on now and make his 55th
Number
appearance
54,
of the year.
Dylan Floro.
First pitch of the at-bat. Hard hit ball to short. And this is going to find its way into left for a base hit, and the leadoff man's aboard to start the 8th.
The batter, the shortstop, Nick
At the
Ahmed.
plate, Nick Ahmed lifted into the air out towards center field. Bellinger's under it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Into the box
first
now,
baseman,
Christian Walker. He
Christian
singled his last time
Walker.
up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Lined into left center. And a knock for him this time. He's 2 for 4 for the game.
All right, I'm gonna have to see this, aren't I?
Can you stop?
Short intermission.
What? He broke it. James.
What?
That last whatever thing you were just on was fucking broken.
Is it back to normal now?
Yeah.
Yeah, to the old one.
Look at all those bits in that cup.
I think they fucked with the matchmaking. What
You
they
mean
did?
this game's
If they
awful?
do with a 3, 5, and a 10, it shouldn't take that long.
Didn't they put it to where you have it, or have they not? You have a different MMR killer.
No, they
Ah,
turned
shit.
it off. And it fucked the whole game up.
Now batting, the right fielder, Cole Calhoun.
Cole Calhoun will stand in now as he'll go after the first
No
pitch to
ball.
him and comes
One
up
strike.
empty. It's strike 1. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. Into center field, line drive base hit. And the throw in gets
Kermit
away
the
from
Frog.
him. But luckily it doesn't get far enough away to allow the runners to advance.
The flow.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Peralta will
your
get the nod
attention,
from his
please.
skipper to pinch hit,
Big
and he'll
hit
do
for
so in a big
Arizona.
spot.
Number
Bases
2,
loaded, only
David
one away. Swinging a drive to
Peralta.
right by Peralta. This one's got some
The
carry.
D-train.
Peterson looks up.
Pinch
Gone!
run.
It's a grand slam.
Wow, you can understand what the pitcher's thinking. He doesn't have an empty base, and he needs to get ahead of the count. All he wants to do is get that
James,
first
can I have some
pitch
Apex
over
coins?
the strike,
for the
but the
Dodgers.
batter knew the same thing,
Number
and he
64,
jumped all over it,
Taylor.
smashing it into seats.
I don't
for
know,
a
I'm not
run
on.
blast.
Into the box, Andy Young.
I'm not on
Hit in
because
the
you're
air
and
out to
Kyle are
center
simping
field.
and you are in here.
Giving chase is Bellinger. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Journal?
batting,
When the hell did you get in here?
I just joined and I heard Yuri and Kyle stepping. I was like, oh my god.
Oh, it's your dad.
Ooh. Too trash.
Don't say my full name. Tim Chan.
Fuck. Tim Tranny. Ooh.
Ooh, I like that one.
Kind of rolls off.
Riding in
Left
once
field.
again, Dalton
Dalton.
Varsho. He flew out in his last
Varsho.
at-bat.
Yeah, please don't.
First offering on its way. He pulls this one into right. Peterson is there and he puts it away to stop. Taylor Clark is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half.
What
of the
up,
eighth.
H?
leading off for the Dodgers,
AJ
the
Pollock
left fielder.
is into start.
Wait.
Wait, are you serious?
Wait, not what up. Not what up, H. What up?
Tremendously increase the odds to go to the game.
Psych.
James's name is not H.
No,
James.
I burned an offering for this because I didn't want to go to the game.
Oh, okay.
That counter burned you.
His name.
Griefed each other.
That's okay. Because that means my item wasn't consumed.
Things off
AJ.
here as he looks at a called strike. It's
Pollock.
0-1. 1-1
Ball.
to the Dodgers leadoff man.
1-1.
Grounded to first. Throws in time,
Out.
and that's out number 1.
Now batting,
Stepping in,
The
Chris
second
Taylor,
baseman,
0 for 2
Chris
on the afternoon so far.
Taylor.
Skied into straightaway right. On the move is Calhoun. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Now batting, third baseman,
Here's the first pitch to him.
Justin
Justin Turner
Turner.
starting to go around, but it's a called strike. 0-1. And he gets him to swing through that
No
one.
ball.
He's in
2
control.
strikes.
0-2. 2 runs, 5 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
Grant's wife.
Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
That turns out to be a good take.
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that. Digging
James's
in,
name in
John
here is not
Jay
H.
is
It's
charged
Heh.
with
The
trying to
center
get on
fielder,
board,
number 9.
leading off the 9th.
John Jay.
Well hit, deep down the right field line. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball.
I have allergies, Turtle. You can go fuck yourself. Tim has it.
He pulls this
that
one
one's gonna stay
high
fair.
and deep to right center field. And that is off the wall. And he'll pull into second with his 4th hit of the ball game.
Now batting, third baseman.
Wow, when you're swinging
Jake
the bat like he is,
Lamb.
you want the game to go to extra so you can get some more ABs. That's his 3rd hit of the game, and his swing just keeps getting better and better. Almost hit that one out of here, but he'll take a double anytime.
He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Liner toward right center.
He's actually just making this all up because that's how much he didn't want you to come.
Ranges over to handle it for the first out. Into the box
Up next
now.
for the
Carson
Diamondbacks,
Kelly, 2 hits
the
in
catcher,
4 attempts to this
Carson
point.
Kelly.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Rocket to third.
Go find it, Gunna.
A leaping effort, but it's off his glove. And they've got the runner hung up between first and second. And he will make it back in there. He's safe at third.
He's safe.
Throw not in
Wow,
time,
can't
and he's
believe
in
that
there with his 3rd hit of the afternoon.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, the shortstop.
Hey guys, I think
Nick
the pitcher was just trying
Ahmed.
to steal a strike right there. I do not think he expected to get ambushed on an get me over breaking ball. But that's exactly what happened.
And they'll extend their lead even further as the runs in to score
Yo,
from
what up?
third. Now a 9-2 ball game.
Yeah,
Up
man,
next for the
hard to stay
Diamondbacks,
focused on the game
the
when the
first
score
baseman,
is this far out of
Christian
hand, especially
Walker.
when you're on the losing side of it. Even as broadcasters, it can be a little bit challenging to stay fully dialed in.
To the plate now, Christian Walker. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left. No chance at bringing this one back. Gone!
Turtle, look at all the new channel names.
So a 3-run blast to straightaway left, and even 20 home runs for him now thus far.
They're all the
As
opposites.
Blowout continues.
Well, not really,
Your
but
attention,
at least
please.
this one is.
Enters now in a mock
Now,
roll
for
as
the
he'll
The
try to
opposite of
keep
Dead
the
by
deficit
Daylight.
right where
Number
it is.
75, Scott.
So now to the
Alexander.
plate, Cole Calhoun. High and deep to left center field. Back goes Pollock to the track, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. And he is into second base with a double. His 3rd hit this afternoon.
The more things change, the more
Taylor
they stay the
Clark.
same. This guy's been producing at the plate all year long, and this at bat.
Back there with 2 away
Up
now.
next for the Diamondbacks, the second
Standing
baseman,
in, Andy Young
Andy
rounded the bases
Young.
on a home run back in the 7th. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. Boy, and the shellacking continues for extra bases. He's in at second safely as a run will score on the play as well.
Now batting, left fielder, Dalton.
I mean, that had to feel good
Varsho.
right there, Dan. That's his 3rd RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Boy, I tell you, those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
Attempting to, as they say, get off the schneid here. 0 for 5 so
Fuck.
far. Pollock there to put it away, and finally all set for the bottom of the 9th. And
Leading
next
up
to bat
for
will
the
be the
Dodgers,
outfielder, Cody
the
Bellinger.
center fielder,
Did you expect anything
And
different?
fastball's in there for strike 1.
Bellinger.
Got caught lunging there as this one's fouled away.
He wants you to cleanse his asshole.
And another foul ball.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
And he's caught looking at a beautiful curveball there as that buckled him for the first
Now
out of the
batting.
inning.
The first baseman, Max.
Max Muncy swings
No
and misses
ball.
there, so he's
Strike.
down 0-1.
Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His coach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch heater.
Hit down the third base line. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball.
Man, that swing looked like self-defense than a real quality swing. But, hey, he
The
muscled
right
it out
fielder,
there.
number
It was
31.
enough to get him safely to second. Those are the kind of hits that will drive you nuts as a pitcher.
Jock Peterson comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. Behind 0-2 now. In the dirt here, and he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. He'll try again, 1-2. No offer at the curve that time, and it's knotted up at 2-2. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity.
Come on,
there.
holy
High
shit.
in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. Away. Ready for
Up
another
next for the
shot
Dodgers,
now. Will Smith,
the catcher.
runner in scoring
Will.
position with two gone.
0-1,
No balls
Smith.
and one strike. And this is swung on and missed.
No ball,
so with that,
2
they
strikes.
find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. Popped him up. He's got it, and the Diamondbacks have made it a memorable weekend. They take 3 out of 4 as this ball game is over. So one division rival gets a step up on another in this one, guys.
Yeah, Matty, they do, and that's a lift for them. But, you know, the loser's going to get some chances at revenge.
Hey, Ryan.
Because rivals within this division face each other
You
quite a bit.
guys are back at school, right?
100%, Dan. 19
Are you guys
times in a
like
season you
hybrid,
take the
full
field
remote,
against
or
teams in
full
your
in
division.
person?
So these teams will be very familiar with each other by the end of the
Oh, wow.
season. Let's hope they give us a lot more good games like this one.
I didn't get to keep my map open.
I gotta go plug my phone in. Get out.
And don't tell me you don't have one,
Where's my bright red shirt?
because I have one.
Well, where's your bright white red shirt?
How about this? Is this better?
Absolutely.
The Diamondbacks are one of the hotter teams in the league right now, and for more on that, let's check in with Heidi Watney. So
Now
a
batting,
crucial
the
moment
first
here,
baseman,
and standing in,
Christian
Christian Walker. But
Walker.
a single here could reduce the deficit to only 1. Line drive to left. But pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out.
Now batting,
Cole
right
Calhoun will
fielder.
stand in now.
I thought I'm calling you Gunna.
Played as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. The first pitch is hit pretty well out to right. Racing back, the right fielder still going back.
Go ahead,
Gone!
3-run homer.
And with 2 out in the 9th, they have taken the lead.
Boy, this guy just keeps going on. His 40th home run of the season, and he's not done yet. He keeps this up. He's definitely going to be in the conversation for some of the year-end awards.
Ladies
Number
and gentlemen,
99 is
your
on, and he'll
attention,
take
please.
over on the mound in
Now
relief.
pitching for the Indians, number 99.
Level DMC.
Eduardo Escobar standing in. Now
Oh.
swing, and he pops him up right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate, and he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. So disaster strikes here in the 9th as a late rally has certainly dampened the mood of these fans. One more shot coming up will go to the bottom of the 9th. It's the Diamondbacks 4 and the Indians 3. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and next
Leading
will
up
be a
for
speed
the
threat in the
Indians,
form of outfielder
the center
Delino
fielder,
DeShields.
Delino.
First pitch of the at-bat.
The shield.
Oh, and he just blows the
0-1's the
fastball
count.
by him for strike one.
Big fastball is definitely this guy's
that's low.
MO coming out of the bullpen.
And it's fouled away. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Fooled pretty badly there as he reaches to poke this one foul. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. One away.
The batter, number 7.
Protecting the
Second
bunt, first
baseman.
pitch.
Cesar.
Cesar Hernandez
0-1.
is in with one away
Hernandez.
now as he swings and misses here at strike one. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit hard up the middle. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes
Now
against
batting,
the batter.
third
He's going to have
baseman.
to put that in.
0-1's the count.
That guy made a nice
Rob
2-strike
Perez.
approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
And it's quickly 0-2.
Should have heard him last night when he was trying to feed the kittens.
Changes up
The
on him,
count
but
is
that's
1
in the
and
dirt
2.
for a ball.
It was just
As
an
a hitter, you
entertaining
got to be
time.
staunch in your game plan. You know he
You can
has
hear
a
him in the
nasty
background.
changeup, and you got to fight. to
No!
make sure it's in the
Fine,
zone.
fucking
That's a
have
great
it, you
take
know.
right there.
Stuff
And
like
another
that.
foul ball. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts. First pitch of the at-bat
Now
on its
batting,
way.
shortstop,
Strike one to start the
Francisco
at-bat.
Lindor.
0-1, here it comes. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. Last strike now for Cleveland. And he struck him out for out number 3. So that'll wrap things up here as they leave the possible tying run stranded at first.
Wow, D-Roll,
Oh,
this
man.
red-hot ball club strikes
Now
again.
who goes there?
They're so
Oh.
much fun to watch play baseball right now.
Yeah, no doubt. Another win, another boost to the confidence of this team. I'm excited to stay
We were
locked in on
talking,
these
what,
guys
last
and see how
night?
much further they
And
can
then all of
go
a sudden you
with
messaged me
this
today on
impressive
Facebook.
winning streak.
How's it going?
Yeah. What's wrong with that?
Yeah, I'm back.
How was your day going?
I was still asleep.
Yes, Cindy.
How's your day going? My fault. My day's going pretty good. It's nighttime now. You know, the day is over. Your day's going bad. Because it's nighttime. And you ruined it, Zach, by telling me that. He was gonna always ruin it.
Yeah, his name is Gunna, and James's name is.
Who burned it too?
No, my name's. I didn't burn that too.
No. It's
Why is it?
cause that's the noise the letter H makes.
Yeah, but it's a cattle raid, so it's.
I don't get the meme of the letter H.
That's the only sound the guy makes, the H.
That guy only makes that noise? Or
I prefer the E. The E meme.
Oh my god, we made it? With a good 2?
We didn't burn it. That's why. What happens when you wake up and H is hovering over your bed tonight, Jan? I have to embrace him.
Embrace the H.
And kill the disease. Very, very careful.
That's full pocket swivel.
Sneaky.
I hope you guys have iron will.
I do have iron will.
Oh, I don't.
Josh Rojas.
You just told me to have something that you don't even have.
Get off that box now.
Hold out. Since you have Plunder's instinct, I think I'll let you have it. And
Hey, it's a yellow toolbox with wire cutters.
that's a boo-boo. Yeah. I've never talked to Isaac's stream friends. I'm gonna 3-gen us. Stop. What's wrong with H's fucking stream friend? Oh, well, get bopped.
Fucking H.
Fucking H. Oh, shit, friends. This has just been opening boxes the entire game.
It's my job, man. What else am I supposed to do?
Haven't seen you try and loop a killer the entire game. Don't you have a
I'm a scavenger.
Oh my god. She just scared the shit out of me.
September 1st. What are we looking at here? Ooh.
I'm hooked, boyos.
Ooh.
Yeah, I'm hooked.
Alright.
She's kind of just, nope, she walked away. Whoever's crouched over there, she's running all over you. Oh, she's coming back to me.
Dog.
Going to the shack. And back to Mr. Crouchy.
The D-backs are looking to solidify their standing as front runner in their division with a win here in this one. At the plate, Justin Turner. And this tie ball game is a battle of the
Leading off for the
bullpens
Dodgers.
now, and I'm sure you're
Third
enjoying that.
Coom.
Dan.
Justin
Bullpens are such a big part
Turner.
of baseball now, Matt. All these teams have such good 7th, 8th, and 9th inning guys. It all boils down to whose bullpen is better.
Up next for the Dodgers, the right fielder,
He's ready. Here's the
Mookie.
first offering.
Bet.
Mookie Betts is in with
0-1.
one away now. As he swings and misses here at strike one. Some action in the Dodger bullpen now as it appears they have both a lefty
No
and
ball,
a
2
right-hander
strikes.
up and throwing. Behind 0-2 now. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. But it bends just foul into the second deck. And he'll try
I
and
got the
tempt
count,
him
1
with
and
one in
2.
the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. And this is swung on and missed. Two are quickly retired to start inning number 8.
Now batting,
Infield in the
left fielder,
overshift here. Now
Cody
the pitch. Cody
Bellinger.
Bellinger.
0-1
is in
the
with 2
count.
away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee
I got the count,
or
0
he's
and 2.
sitting off speed right there.
Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it.
Can y'all get him?
I'm glad that there's some things never changed from console to here.
Okay, I'll go get him.
We're almost done. You go get him.
Again on 0-2. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time, and the in now.
Leading
Christian
up
Walker.
for the
Last time
Diamondbacks,
through was a base hit.
the first
Yeah,
baseman,
Matty, pressure's off right now. He
Christian
extended his hitting streak that last plate
Walker.
appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
Bellinger has it, and it's a quick out number 1.
now batting, the center
So
fielder,
digging in now, Ketel
Ketel.
Marte. Lifetime history with
Marte.
Alex Wood. He's a .333 hitter, 5 for 15.
And
Ground ball sent back up the middle. In time to
He's
first,
out.
and there are 2 away.
now batting, left fielder,
So coming to the
Jake
plate,
Bear.
David Peralta.
Peralta.
Wood has his target. Here's the first pitch. Lifted in the air to center field. Pollock has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll
Pollock used to
end
play
the
here,
inning.
too.
New inning set to get underway, and coming
Leading off for
forward
the
now
Dodgers.
is the shortstop.
The
Corey
shortstop,
Seager. Yank
Corey
foul off to the right.
Seager.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. A swinging
0-2 is the
strike,
count.
and now it's 0-2.
Wow, that changeup is an absolute beaut. They call it the great equalizer for a reason.
And another foul ball. Here comes another 0-2. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the ninth. Ready
Now
with
batting,
the first pitch. Here
the
it
first
comes.
baseman, Max.
And a good swing there as this is deep down the line in right, but this is going to wind up out of play. 1-1 to the Dodgers' first baseman. One out, nobody on. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. All even now, 2-2. Now here's the pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Calhoun at the track, the wall. And as Dodger fans have heard for years, she is out of here.
The catcher,
Stepping in now, Will Smith.
As he'll swing and hit this one hard, but foul off to the left and out of play.
He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. A ball and a strike now. Slider clocked in the mid-80s there. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
I'm not playing it.
He struck him out. The third time he's fanned in the game.
Because there's no one to play with right now.
Him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder.
And in the event that I do play, because Kyle and Yuri are both on, in the event that one of them were to get on Apex, I'm going to play with them when they get on. I don't want to get sick of it.
Your attention, please.
The man called on
Now
to close
pitching
this
for
one and
Los
earn a
Angeles.
save in the ninth.
Number 49.
Bottom of the inning now. And next
They haven't
will be
announced
the
it yet.
outfielder, Cole Calhoun. First pitch coming. Here it is.
They're doing a PS5 showcase on Wednesday, though, so people are speculating that a price will be released then.
1 out.
My guess is it'll be the same as the Xboxes.
Now batting, the third baseman.
They'll have a PS5 without a disc drive that'll be cheaper, and then a PS5 with a disc drive.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Oh, and he got a pitch to handle as this ball is hit high in the air.
I haven't bought a
and
physical
deep.
game
And
disc
folks,
in years,
this ball
at least
game
5
is
years.
Tied.
Now batting, shortstop, Josh.
Standing in now, Josh Rojas.
And he hits it hard to the right side.
Oh, a diving stop. And that's
Got
an
him.
incredible effort to get the second out of the inning.
Now batting,
Into the box,
the catcher,
Stephen Vogt. He got
Steven
on top of one and was a ground out
Vogt.
victim last time. Here comes the first pitch. Right side, defense aligned perfectly. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Well, that means Zach's not coming back tonight.
your
Nick Ahmed
attention,
will be
please.
called upon here to hit
Pinch
with the
hitting for the
game on the
Diamondbacks.
line.
Number 13, Nick Ahmed.
Nah, more.
Oh, and here's a drive.
I would've
Well
just
hit
said
out
next
to
weekend,
straightaway
presumably.
center. Back goes Pollock at the track. Ball game.
And both G's stand for Gunna.
2-run shot to straightaway center, and none bigger than that one as this ball game is over.
Well, they say better late than never, and that's obviously something that he takes to heart as he puts a charge in one for a walk-off homer. Got to be the best feeling in all of baseball.
You're on your own. You're on your own.
So the Diamondbacks, with a win, add a bit of fortification to that hard-earned division lead that we were talking about earlier.
Oh, I was going to say you
This
should
is a
swap
real
to
good baseball
PlayStation
team.
so we
Now,
could
they've
play
proven
something
that
together.
They can win close games as well as blowing teams out. I like what I see on
No.
the field, and I look for them to be a formidable opponent in late September, October, barring a collapse.
No, because the difference is we already all have PS4s where we don't all have PCs. You to swap over costs $0. Me to swap over would cost me over $1,000. Yeah.
You can walk the beach and find $1,000 in just quarters.
I would have never been to a beach in my life, and there are also no beaches near me anyways.
Definitely didn't. She had a bad time. Spirit's hard to play. You make a mistake, you're fucked.
Jason Castro's having himself a good year.
Your attention, please. Pinch hitting for the Padres. Number 11, Jason.
Depends on what state.
Slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. He's set. The 0-1. And he's got himself
Well,
another
on the
one. He
outside
picks
they're
up
not
strikeout
mandated,
number
but inside
9
they
here
are.
in the side. Javi Guerra is on to pitch.
Well, no,
for
I
the
just
bullpen.
meant like I can go to a gas station and not put on a mask unless I go inside the actual gas station. But if I just pull up and start pumping, I don't have to put one on.
Now
Number
to start
8.
inning number 7.
Javi Guerra.
And maybe trying to get him off stride at the plate, so he'll step out and ask for
Yes.
time. First pitch of the at-bat. Popped him up. Tatis is there. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting, the left fielder.
At the plate, David Peralta. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Hit hard to the right side.
Oh, bullshit.
Moreland's there. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
The center fielder, number 4.
Digging
Ketel
in, Ketel Marte.
Marte.
It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch coming, here it is. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Padres are going to get something going out in the bullpen now as a left-hander has stood up to throw.
All right, Gunna.
Pulled toward right center field. After it is Myers. He gets
GG.
there to make the
Gunna
catch,
Godley.
and that ends the... Digging in Diego, Jake Cronenworth.
Leading up
And
for
I
the
think
Padres,
the question becomes how much
the second
longer are they
baseman.
going to stick
Oh, that's you.
with this starter? Fatigue could very well become a factor at some point.
Yeah, that's always a tough question to answer for a manager.
Cross
Especially
flat.
when your guy's still pitching well. You've got to kind of look for some signs. Is he starting to get hit more? Is he losing his command? Even if he's still throwing strikes, stuff like that.
Yeah, good points to keep an eye on if he continues on much longer.
James got me some trophies
Throw
on
to
there.
First in time, one away.
Up next for the
Coming to the
Padres,
plate now, Tommy
the
Pham
left fielder.
singled his last
Tommy.
time up. 0-1 the count.
Fair.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this.
I wish
lead
they'd make
with
Leffert at
communication
2
like
cross
that.
flat.
That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to.
I would be on that with James right now.
And he struck him out.
That's a pretty sad attempt at hitting a baseball right there. No doubt he
Now
was
batting,
completely fooled because
shortstop.
that was a
To
Play that
curveball,
12-year-old
and it
game, it
looked
would
like
cost
was
me
late
a
with
low
the
balling
curveball.
again
You
over
go.
$1,000.
Right till the very end,
1-0.
and obviously there was nothing he could do at that point.
No, I'm not. I'm talking about a computer.
Fooled with the curveball there.
is
And
1
it's strike
and 2.
2. Fouled away.
See, I'd be willing to bet if I busted out my Windows laptop right now, I would not be able to run that all that well on it.
Swing and a line drive. But just foul. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over.
Your
Tim
attention,
Hill
please.
been summoned from the
Now
bullpen as he'll
pitching
do
for
so
the
to start
Padres.
the 8th.
Number 25.
All
Hill.
set for the start of the inning.
Hill.
Coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Cole Calhoun. Popped up. And this
James is
taken
doxing
in for
himself.
out number 1.
The third baseman, number
Eduardo
5.
Escobar standing
Eduardo
in. Couple of singles to
Escobar.
Hopefully.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. A bouncer to the left side. Reined in. On to Moreland, and that's in time for the second out.
The first baseman, number
Jake
22.
Lamb standing in
Jake
now. He's hitless in
Lamb.
3 at-bats to this point. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Myers looking up.
A Jake
Onto the
Landdinger.
party porch and gone.
And this is big right here. It's one thing to be winning late in the game, but going up by 2 runs makes a huge difference. Now their bullpen doesn't have to be perfect, just good. Takes a lot of pressure off, especially
Up next
when
for the
you're on the road.
Diamondbacks.
Hi,
At the
friends.
plate,
Hi,
Nick
friends.
Gambit.
Nick
Fly ball out
Ahmed.
toward left center field. Pham will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So 1 run on 1 hit, which was the home run. No errors, and no one left on base.
Fucking this all up right now.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to
Leading
go.
up for the
And next will
Padres,
be the imposing
the right
power
fielder,
bat, Will
Will.
Myers.
He's
Sean
sucking out of a
Doolittle
straw right
on
now.
the pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Good fastball down around the knees there. Taken
James,
for
do you
a
drink
strike.
cherry Pepsi with a straw?
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
Who the fuck are
A
you, and what did you
1-2
do with
count to
James?
Will Myers.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of
Is
the
this
game.
something that Tibbs is making you do?
Doolittle
The batter,
pauses. First pitch
the
on
first
way.
baseman,
High chopper
Mitt.
over to the right side.
Moreland.
Very
He's out.
quickly there. They're 2 gone to start the inning.
Now batting,
First
catcher.
pitch. On its
That's
way.
some real growth right there, Jerdal. About 4 years ago, you would have told him to drown himself in that water.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
I think we all were. James was sitting there drunk every night playing COD 4. Look at me, look at me, look at me, look at
The
me.
center fielder, number
And
3.
singing fucking...
Your
Come on to
attention,
pinch hit
please.
here in a
Fuck, I don't even remember what song he
for
was
the
singing in that
Padres.
video Isaac
Fouled
sent
off.
us.
Number 13.
261
Batting.
the average coming into action
Machado.
here. Runs up to 30 now. And
0-2
83
to
runs
count.
batted in. Behind 0-2 now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Got him swinging on the splitter that time. And with that, decided.
This
Greg
change
Allen
defensively
is
for
into
the
the ballgame
Padres.
now as he assumes
I didn't say
position
anything.
in center field.
Number 1. Greg
Ready now for the
Allen.
Diamondbacks. Stephen Vogt, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Myers going back to the track, to the wall. Gone to lead off the inning.
They still have the bottom of the 9th to try and stage a comeback, but one thing that's not
Your
coming
attention,
back
please.
is this blast
The
to extend the lead to
for
3.
San Diego.
Nice
Are you
going.
okay?
You've got some room
Now
for
pitching
error,
and batting in
especially
the
on the
7th.
road.
Pinch hitting
Carson
for the
Kelly will
Diamondbacks.
get the call here as
Number
he'll hit for the
18.
pitcher.
Carson Kelly.
It's his favorite thing to drink. So what? Yeah. It's like
Swung
me with
on
my
and
Hawaiian
hit in
Punch.
the air again, deep
Or Crystal
down the
Light.
left
I drink
field
a lot of that shit.
line. Definitely
good.
had the distance, but it winds
Water's
up a foul
shit.
ball. Lifetime in this matchup. He's 1 for 3. Now that ball is smoked, carrying to deep left. Left fielder looking up, still going back. Gone.
I can do like cool water,
Well,
like
you've
not
gotta love
cold,
seeing a team
but
that's
not
never
room temperature
satisfied.
either.
They were up, but they extended the lead.
You give me
to
some
an
cool,
even more
unless depending on the
comfortable 4-run
sometimes I
outright.
can do cold,
Gonna be
but
tough to
second
come back
baseman.
from this one.
Tim
Into the box now.
LeCastro.
Tim LeCastro popped him up. Garcia.
I have a few. I have like 3 or 4 that play Left 4 Dead 2.
Now batting. The left fielder.
Striding in, David
David
Peralta. He could really use a knock
Peralta.
here. 0 for 3.
I have a
in
few
the
friends
game
that play
so
Left 4 Dead
far.
2 regularly.
Lined hard toward right center. And that'll split the gap as it should be extra bases. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
Occasionally, though, give me that ice cold
The
shit.
center fielder, number 4. Patel.
Like when I'm
Marquez.
DJing. When I'm DJing, yes.
Now time asked for and granted by the home plate umpire. So now to the plate, Patel Marte. High in the air.
Like a lot of
out to
times when I'm
center
DJing,
field.
I'll get some
Center
water,
fielder giving
and
chase.
you know, it's just like, you know,
He makes
pretty,
the catch,
pretty,
and the runner from
pretty
second
cold
will
with some
tag
ice in
hit
it,
for third.
and I will absolutely
And
suck
he'll
that
make
shit
it
down,
third on the
and then I'll have to
fly
wait for the
ball
ice
as
to
he's
melt
in
to
there
drink
now
that
with
too.
2 away.
Up next for the
Cole
Diamondbacks.
Calhoun will stand in
The right
now. 0
fielder.
for 3 to this
Cole
point.
Yeah,
Calhoun.
not his game so far. He's such a good hitter.
Campaign
We all kind of
blows
expect him
compared
to
to
pick up 2 or
versus.
3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
Profar is going to have
I know, I'm
room
just
out
giving
there
shit.
as he puts this.
Your
Yohan
attention,
Lopez
please.
will come on now,
Now
as he'll be
pitching for the
appearing in his
Diamondbacks.
45th game this year.
Number 50.
Here comes the 0-1.
Wait, Level's not even a new friend. You know
Here's
Level.
a pop-up now. Vogt is under it. He's got it one away.
Oh.
The
Set to
center
get his
fielder,
evening
number
at the plate
10.
started, Jurickson Profar. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Lopez has over 40 innings on his line so far and sports a respectable ERA just under 3.50. And it's fouled away. The 0-2 pitch. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Profar on his way to second. And he'll reach second now with one away.
Everyone knows that
The
this
batter,
guy's
number
numbers are
9.
not where he wants
Second
them to
baseman,
be so far this year, but you never know by that
Roden
swing. He
work.
looked fluid
God,
and
his
confident,
player sprite looks
driving
so
that pitch for a double. We'll
lifeless
see if
and
that gets him
generic.
going a bit.
Down the first baseline. Profar leads off second with one gone in the inning. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Now batting,
Hands off
left
for the what's
fielder,
that
Out in
bullshit?
front of it, strike
Tommy.
one.
Fair.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Hit on the ground out to short. Ahmed showing off his range. Throw
Got him.
in time.
What a play.
The final out, and the Diamondbacks have taken the rubber match of this 3-game set as this.
Gibbs doesn't play any video games, does she?
Yeah. She likes Animal Crossing.
Oh, nice.
She played what's that, the zombie game in the mall?
Dead Rising.
That's what I thought it was. Oh, hi, buddy. Hi, buddy. What are you doing? Damn, right when I start the game, huh? You can hang in here for a couple minutes, but then you gotta go back to Okay. Tell everybody hello.
Hello.
Say hi. Hi. Hi, Reed.
Hi.
Mama's gonna be home.
The Diamondbacks, should they come out on top in this one, would set an all-time record for wins in a season.
Yeah, and I don't think we need to emphasize what a monumental accomplishment that would be. It would be one heck of a feather in the cap for this team, who has already tied one of the most hallowed records in all of baseball.
Ready to begin the 8th, and up next
Leading
the
off for the
outfielder
Diamondbacks,
David Peralta.
the left fielder, David.
High and
Peralta.
deep to right center. Betts looking up. Gone to lead off the inning.
And this is big right here. It's one thing to be winning the game, but going up by 2 runs makes a
The center
huge
fielder,
difference.
number
Now their
4,
bullpen doesn't have to be
Cattell
perfect, just good.
Marte.
Takes a lot of pressure off, especially when you're on the road.
Now he'll step out at the plate and reassess things here. Stepping in now, Cattell Marte. He pulls this one into right. There to look at his bets, and that's out number 1.
The batter,
Now
the
at
right
the plate,
fielder,
Cole Calhoun.
Cole
He flew out in his
Calhoun.
last at-bat. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. 4 runs, 8 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for Arizona. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Back goes Pollock, still ranging back. Gone!
Every run helps late in the game. And with this one on the board, they're now up 3 and only need 6 outs to end it. They've got a
Your
little room for
attention,
error,
please.
and I'm sure they'd like
The
to add to that
changes
even
for the
more if they
Dodgers.
can.
Scott
Now pitching
Alexander
and
will
batting
come on
in the
now, and he'll
7th.
slide into the 7th
Number
spot in the
75.
lineup following the double
Scott
switch.
Alexander.
Corey Seager
Now
is in
playing
the ballgame
shortstop
as well
and
as he'll
batting
slide
9.
into the pitcher's spot,
Number
hitting
5.
9th now on the double
Corey
switch. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Catch made out there by Pollock, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, the first baseman.
At the plate, Christian Walker.
Christian
His career numbers
Walker.
against this pitcher. He's 1 for 2. He's set. Here it comes. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Bellinger's under it. And that's the 3rd out. Digging in, Austin Barnes. Let's see what he can do leading off the home 8.
The catcher.
0-1. Fastball. By him here. 0-1.
Barnes.
Hey, if you're able to blow a first pitch fastball by a guy, gotta believe that pitch is coming again right here.
And he fouls this one off. The 0-2 once more is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
I get to watch the Patriots play actual football tomorrow.
The batter, number 5.
Hadn't seen
Shortstop,
it in the entire
Torrey.
What happens? Gets the string pulled on him right there. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Gotta find a way to scratch at least 1 across. You do not want to take on the monster closing the game down.
Well,
3.
no, there's been 1 football game now because it's the first week of the season, so there's Thursday night football. Nobody's played since then. They do 1 game on Thursdays. Everyone else plays on Sundays, and then 1 game on Monday.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant
for the 1 game they did
field, but
Thursday night, they had the stadium at 22% of capacity,
and then who knows what could happen.
which is more than any other sport right now.
We're in the 8th inning now of a 5-2 ball game.
That's a ball.
Baseball went about their business as normal, except for having the stadiums empty and pumping in fake noise. Since then, because of that, they have had multiple, at this point now, another 2 games yesterday and tonight. Multiple games have been postponed because there have been positive tests on teams, whether it's coaches, players, or whatever. Basketball has their own little fucking bubble where they have literally not had 1 single positive test since the start of July.
Leading off for Arizona,
the 9th in this one,
the shortstop.
Because they literally told the players, "You're coming," and like some of them, like I think their family was allowed to come. Some of them they weren't allowed to come right away. But they literally said, "Okay, here's the deal. You're coming into this bubble. It's at Disney World. We've got the whole place to ourselves. We've got all these resorts that you can use. And when you're here, you can stay in your hotel room. You can go to the pool or the arcade or whatever. You can go practice on site, and then we have our own little stadium built or 2 that have empty basketball courts that we're going to use. And but you are not allowed to cross this specific line on the resort. You cannot leave, and no one from the outside can come in. You can't even do so much as order food. Everything will be made for you on site, but you can't like order Domino's or whatever,
The shortstop, Josh Rojas. First delivery to him on the way. Now here's the ball hit high and deep.
It's funny because people have actually been kicked out of the bubble because they left it to go get food. Like they had someone deliver food right to the line, and they had to step over the line to like pay for it or whatever, and they got suspended.
A solo shot here to straightaway right field.
One guy just got kicked out of the bubble because he had a unregistered female in his room for an extended amount of hours.
They were up, but they've extended the lead to an even more.
It's funny too, cause like it's literally like some Hunger Games type shit, cause like it's the playoffs now. So once your team, it's all of these games are best of 7 series. So if your team gets eliminated, you get sent back home. You're in a perfect little bubble where you don't have to worry about catching this virus. All this food is there for you. It's a nice resort, nice weather, nice pools, and etc. But once your team loses, you go back home. You're kicked out of the bubble. You cannot stay. So like it's just kind of funny to me.
Going to be tough to come back from this one.
And now Stephen Vogt as he lines it out to center. Pollock is there.
So now there's about to be only 4 teams left. They started with like all but 8, I believe.
Ladies and gentlemen,
will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Pinch hitting for the Diamondbacks, number 18, Carson Kelly.
I don't watch like actual TV, but like I will watch games when
One run
they're
in
on.
and one gone so far this inning.
Yeah, I watched some stuff on Hulu, but that's about it.
Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left. No chance at bringing this one back. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. And we've seen 4 round trippers from these guys so far. Dan, D-Row, what do you make of all this?
Hey, thanks, Matt. Yeah,
Now
you know what?
pitching
Dodger
for the
Stadium has
Dodgers.
always been known for
Number
a
51.
very high mound, and pitchers
Gillis.
love to pitch in this ballpark.
Loro.
Hero, when the sun goes down and that marine layer air comes in, this is a tough yard to hit the ball
I
on.
was going right there, Dan. Day game, this place plays completely different, but to
Night.
do it at night, that's why it was such an
Now
impressive
batting,
performance
the left
today.
fielder,
For them to move
David
traffic all over the yard today,
Peralta.
not easy to do.
And the runner's breaking for third. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. It's an 8-2
The center
game.
fielder, number 4, Cattell Marte.
At the plate now, Cattell Marte.
Parte.
A swing and a deep drive to right. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed.
Now batting,
Cole Calhoun standing in now
Cole Calhoun.
As he rips it on the ground to second.
That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game.
Hey, not an easy thing to do right there, Hero, with
The
that
third baseman,
stacked
number
infield
5,
on the right side. To hit
Eduardo
it through where the shift is,
Escobar.
have to hit that in the right place at the right time.
Yeah, he found a good result right
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back
First
and
one has to
watch
end.
that one fly. A no doubt home run.
Sorry, we don't all live in countries that listen to science, Jurtle.
Your
Caleb
attention,
Ferguson
please.
comes on to pitch now,
Now
hoping
pitching
for
for
better
the
results
Dodgers.
than the other arms
Number
that they've run
64.
out there.
Like,
in
we're
this
up over
one.
the
Caleb.
200,000 mark for
Plate,
deaths, I
Christian
believe.
Walker.
Ferguson.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Pollock has a read on it.
We always talk about, oh yeah, look at see this
That's
other
the
country's
second
opening
out
their
of the
shit
inning.
back up. Yeah, because they had 13 positive tests, not deaths. 13, period.
The batter,
Like
number
double
10.
digits, 1-3
Up
in
next
the
for
last week.
Arizona, Josh
Josh.
Rojas.
We literally have, I think
One
it's like a little
for
over
the
1,000 a
game.
day now,
The last at
and then
bat,
like a
Eddie,
couple
we
hundred
heard
a
this
day
guy's a
die.
good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
And he'll make it to second base now.
Well,
with
you know,
2 gone.
Well, lefty on left.
That's the thing.
out
We've ended it though. You know, like the pandemic's over. Didn't you know?
Tough matchup, but he stays
Steven.
in there, keeps that
Vogt.
front shoulder
It's just-
closed, and just rips the pitch for a 2-bagger. Nice job of defying the odds there.
Oh, actually,
And
did you
it's fouled away.
see
Comes
what just
into this
leaked like 2
appearance
days
in
ago?
the midst of a 1-for-4 day.
Apparently, some sort of conversation or an interview leaked
The 0-1.
where the
Hit out towards
like he
second.
goes on
Scooped
record
up.
like saying, "Man, this thing's
And the
awful."
off-balance
Like this is back in
throw
like
gets
February.
him
So
as
he's
he
like,
takes
"Yeah,
away.
this thing's gonna be worse than like any flu we've ever seen," so on and so forth. Like he himself is saying it, and
Ladies
Sean
and gentlemen,
Doolittle.
and
your
then
attention,
like
please.
after
2-inch
everything, you know,
left-hander
he goes
comes
out
in
in
to
front of
take
people
over
on
on
mics and
Hill.
says the exact
Number
opposite.
No
He's like,
balls
"What?
and 1 strike.
I want to
John.
downplay it. I've always wanted to downplay it."
Now here's the pitch. That's taken. Now it's
So,
0-2.
Uh,
A bouncer up the middle. And that is by him on into
So
center
he-
field.
he-
So good hitting on 0-2.
he
Nets him a
apparently
leadoff
knew this
single.
whole time how bad it was going to be, but purposefully went out and
The
said,
batter.
"Nah,
that'll
this is
bring in
nothing.
The
Mookie
right
Betts.
fielder.
You know, it'll go away in
Take
April."
a look at strike 1 on a
We
fastball.
don't have to worry
right
about
down
it.
the pipe. He's working
But the whole
on
time he was actually
1-for-3
acting
thus
behind the
far.
scenes like he actually
1-1.
knew it would be bad, but he never did anything either. 'Cause
Swung
that
on
way
and
he's not,
missed.
he can
1
downplay
Ball,
it.
2
now.
strikes the count.
Has a look, now the pitch. Smoke toward the hole. He's got it to second for 1. On to first,
Out.
and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game.
Now
They're
batting,
quickly
left
2
fielder.
away now.
We tried a
Cody.
little, and because like for example, my
Bellinger.
state was doing good for a little
Is
bit,
next
like
as
back
he
in
finds himself
like
behind
April
0-1.
and May, like
And
we
this
were
is
amongst the
swung
best
on
in the
and
country.
missed.
Or
So
we
now
no,
they
we
find
quite literally
themselves
were
down
the
to
best
their
in the
final
country.
strike tonight.
Massachusetts was the
Bouncer to
standard
the
bearer,
left side,
Um,
and that's through for a
which
hit.
is funny.
So instead of leading off the next inning, A.J. Pollock
'Cause at one
bats
point,
here after the 2-out success.
The center
So
fielder,
frustrating
number
as a
11.
pitcher. You make a quality
At
pitch
one
and
point,
inside
my
out plate right
specific
there.
one's the
county
count.
Tossed him
in
Hero, and he
Massachusetts
fights it off the other way.
was
Yeah, you tip your hat to the
amongst
pitcher
some
right
of the
there.
worst
And he'll
in
put
the
this one
world
away,
when it
and
came to
with that,
cases
the
per
ball
capita.
Game is over. So the Diamondbacks,
like quite
have
literally
just
just
eclipsed
where
the
I live
1906
specifically.
Chicago
But then the whole
Cubs
state
and
kind of turned it
2001
around.
Seattle Mariners for Major League
So like we
Baseball's
tried, but that's the thing, like we
all-time
tried,
regular
and so
season wins
regardless of what happened, we tried, and now we made it. You know, we're done. It's over.
To say the least, this is now a historic team.
We're acting as if,
because
because all this time people were saying like, oh, you know, if we shut down and if we're smart and we do good about this, you know, it'll be gone in the fall. You know, we'll have a second wave in the winter, but it won't be as bad. If we do what we do again, then we'll definitely get over it. And by the spring, we'll be clear. So here we are in the fall, and people are like, yeah, see, we did it, so we made it. But we never did it, so we didn't make it. But people are still like, we did it, so here we are. And I can already see that we're only going to get worse. Not only just because are we not caring, we're having super spreader events and all that other shit, but come as the weather gets colder, like today the high was like 69. It's in the low 50s right now. As it gets colder and rains more, all these restaurants that are able to reopen because they have outside seating are not going to be able to maintain the outside seating, so they're going to have to be, to maintain income, they're going to have to force themselves to do strictly inside seating, which will just make things worse. Like, you can sit inside at restaurants as it is, but it's spaced out and you can barely fit like anyone in there. So they'll expand it to have outside seating, but that's not going to work, at least not at a place like here in another month or so. I'm not going to sit outside in 40-degree weather. So what?
A lot of people did order online now.
Oh, that's what I did like crazy back in March. I would just order my shit online, go and pick it up. Wow, they didn't make the playoffs. I love that. Game 163. Wow, at these two. So the Twins definitely won. I'm bummed the Padres didn't make it. Oh, what time is it? 1 o'clock? Alright, I think I'm gonna go play some Apex in a minute.
After the COVID, just like all things are, you think China's gonna build a new superpower?
No, because I think we're gonna go after him. And I think we're not gonna be alone in that. As much as I hate all the whole, like, you know, at least in our country, everyone's like, oh, the China virus, and, like, they blame it on China. Like, I don't think this was intentionally released. But they do need to be held accountable for the butchering and lying of the numbers and handling of the situation when it first started over in their country. Because if they were on the ball with that, like, for example, I don't know which country in Africa Ebola started in, but we had, I think, 2 people total in this entire country catch Ebola, because whichever African country it started in was on their game. It never really made it here. China lied and just fucked everything up when it came to that. So I don't blame them for it existing, but I definitely blame them for it getting as bad as it did. Pills here. What?
Brazil is getting fucked over by coronavirus.
Oh yeah, that's because I'm pretty. Wasn't there like prime minister or whatever? Just like, nah, fuck that. I don't care about it. It's not real. Like he just like it's not even like when our president went out at one point, it was like, oh, it's the new Democratic hoax. Like this guy straight up said it does not exist.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it was. Yeah. Like that's not a good look, but.
I'm pretty sure he caught it.
Yeah.
It's like recent news too.
Let me see what the Simpsons are doing.
Tink tink.
Yep.